Big Dub back with another reaction, I should say, another reaction this time to Artist Trailers, one of my favorite channels on YouTube, Artist Trailers. There's a lot of great movie trailers, fan-made trailers, and I'm checking out Artist Trailers for the X-Men animated series. The animated series that I grew up on. I love X-Men, the animated series back in the day when it came on Fox Kids every weekday. It was my first introduction to the X-Men, the X-Men world, I should say, and the entire Marvel universe. That's what I was looking for before. But let's get into it and see what Artist Trailers has to say about X-Men, the animated series. Let's get into it.
Before you witness the X-Pocalypse, experience the definitive version of the X-Men, as long as you grew up in the 90s.
Look what she did to the VCR just by touching it.
X-Men, the animated series. Return to the era of Super Soakers and pizza bagels.
Pizza!
In a decade where no one gave a crap about the Avengers, for the first comic adaptation to combine quips and bright colors with depth and high stakes, all wrapped up in a theme song that's been stuck in your head for decades. I mean, seriously, if Professor X was real, all I'd hear is ba-na-na-na-na. Suit up with an X-Men team you're pretty damn familiar with by now, who are all pretty much the same as their movie counterparts, except the spandex is yellower, the rogues are sexier, and Jubilee is a main character for some reason, because what the X-Men really need is a Mallrat with the power of sparkles.
I have apprehended the leader of the mutant rebellion.
Stop trying to make Jubilee happen, show. It's not gonna happen. Return to the mid-90s on Fox, where in between reruns of Eek the Cat and Power Rangers, you'd watch the X-Men bring classic storylines to life.
Mission accomplished, buddy. Okay.
Like the Phoenix Saga that was so much better than X3, Days of Future Past that's as good as Days of Future Past, and a Weapon X episode that's so much better than Wolverine Origins. You'll almost give them a pass for the half-ass Season 5 where they moved production to the Philippines.
To get the other half of the crystal is waltz right into Magnus's fortress.
Yeesh, don't get any ideas, singer. Prepare for a series that's about so much more than fighting supervillains. It's also about fighting prejudice.
No more mutants!
No more mutants.
As racists and bigots of all stripes are defeated by a stereotypical Southerner,
Lalandra's out cold in a leftover hush puppy.
stereotypical Cajun,
There's always more gators in the bayou.
stereotypical Russian,
Dos vidania.
and stereotypical German.
Of course, Fräulein.
Because nothing defeats stereotypes like a different, more powerful stereotype. So gear up for this 90s cartoon that's great despite being very much a product of its time.
Surrender, mutant.
Of course. Not.
Making copies.
That might be the second best superhero series ever made. And when first place is Batman, second place ain't half bad. Starring Sentinels sucking at their jobs,
I am still plugged in.
Storm yelling at nature,
I summon the Arctic winds. Rain, wind, lightning, rain, lightning, thunder.
awesome Easter eggs,
His name is Cable.
Assassin.
It's Miss Marvel.
Wolverine trying to curse,
All right, you egg-sucking piece of gutter trash. Out of my way, dog breath. Come on, you piece of alien gutter trash.
cliffhangers, Wolverine grunting, Scott and Jean yelling each other's names,
Scott. Jean. Scott. Jean. Scott. Jean. Scott. Jean. Scott.
Jean? Jean!
And Jean Grey's X-gasms. Is it weird that this is kind of turning me on? X-Men, better than the movies. You know the only thing better than the intro? The Japanese intro. Sugoi.
I love it. I loved X-Men back in the day, back in the 90s. When you had Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman. That's pretty much all the Marvel and DC I remember from that time. But I think there was also a Fantastic Four and a few others that I never really caught. But yeah, back when we had Power Rangers and the original Power Rangers from the 90s. But what everybody else think about this, I love X-Men. I love most of the movies now, except for the way they did Deadpool and the Wolverine movie. But for all the criticism they get from critics and other fans, I pretty much enjoyed the way they've shown the X-Men in the movies. Pretty much, except I never really saw the Wolverine, the second Wolverine movie, I think. But yeah, I enjoyed X-Men back in the day. What did y'all think? What did you think of the artist trailer? I didn't think they really went in too hard on them. Usually artist trailers are a lot more rough on things that they didn't like. But I feel like they actually enjoyed the X-Men television show, the cartoon, the animated episodes. So, what did you all think? What did you think of X-Men? And what were some of your favorite animated cartoons back in the day? I enjoyed Darkwing Duck at the time, but yeah, Batman, the original Batman series, the original Spider-Man series, and this series were pretty much my introduction, along with the Power Rangers, Darkwing Duck, a lot of others that I can't think of right now, were pretty much my introduction to superheroes, and made me fall in love with the idea of superheroes. But what was it for you? What did it for you? What part that love for superheroes, whether it be Marvel, DC, whatever, or both? Tell me down in the comment section. Tell me if there's any other videos you'd like me to check out. And until next time, I'm out of here. See ya. Da 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 da.